game a win against the Atlanta Hawks. McGrady passes to Walker. Off target from three-point range. And here's Miami. Now, here is Bibby. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And Walker kicks to Carter. The pass to Davis. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Just 5 on the clock. That one good for 2.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Here's LeBron. He had 27 points last game. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Walker dishes to Carter. Pass to Davis. Here's McGrady. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Check out the rookie passing the ball. Davis clearly building good relationships with his teammates.
And here's Bibby playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Wade outside. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not typically a three-point shooter, but there, Wade getting his revenge.
Walker surveying the floor. Carter, the pass to Davis. Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side?
Shot's good.
He better be ready to scrap.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete, tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm. He was just unstoppable. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Magic leading by 3. Now Walker turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Davis with a screen on LeBron. Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
And the first one drops.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
The Heat making a switch here. He's checked in. Then for the Magic. McGee, he's checked in for Ibaka. Williams comes in for Anthony Davis. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Kemba Walker.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
No good from Wade. Magic leading by 5. At the top of the key, Williams. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Meeting the defense with power. McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
3 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now here's Wade. The wide open look here for Bosh. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Bosh showing you just how confident he is in his stroke. What a sweet stroke it is, and it always looks better when it's coming from a lefty.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wade from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Allen at the screen for Wade to the left wing. Here's Bosh, and there's another one for the Heat.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Magic out in front, leading by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Chalmers, he's checked in for the Heat.
First team foul. Now in the game, number 15, Mario Chalmers.
He lobs it up, stolen by Bosh. He kicks to Chalmers. Pass to Thurman. Now E. Here's Bosh. 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. Excellent D that time there from McGee. second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Marion gets it to go.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Alston against Chalmers. Dishes it to Allen. Good ball movement here by Miami. Poked away. Stolen by Carter. Marion with it. He picked up 15 points in the last win against Atlanta. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Dwayne Wade is checked in for the Heat. Bibby comes in for Chalmers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Magic. Walker comes in for Rafer Alston from deep three-point territory.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Inside. No good from Bosch. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Heat. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And right now for the Magic, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
LeBron's checked in for Miami. Then for the Magic, Davis is checked in for Sean Williams. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Marion. And so the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, James. A three ball. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
LeBron with it. Now McGrady defending. And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Carter. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wade passes to Bosch. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Wade passes to Bibby. For the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his third assist on the night. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Williams is checked in for the Magic. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Fifth on the list, the Magic.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Fires from way outside. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. James against McGrady. For three, Bibby. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. There's Walker with the three. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Back to LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
One of the very best. Wade will get you throughout.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Orlando Magic, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Substitutions for your Heat. Jonas Valanciunas.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. LeBron with it. Williams picks him up. Basket good. Bosch has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And a wide open look for Walker. Cans it from downtown. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. LeBron against Williams. Passes it to Bibby. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his third assist on the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Outside, Walker. 3-pointers. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Free throws.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Miami with the ball, leading by 5. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Wade outside. Back to Bibby. The pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Walker finds Carter. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 5. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's James. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Back to Walker. Fires from deep. Sinks the 3-pointer. Walker's got 6 points.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Bibby passes to Bosh. Back to Bibby. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From deep, LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Walker dishes to Carter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's James, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
LeBron James. 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Davis. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Magic trail by 7. McGrady passes to Walker. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wade outside. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound, Heat. And the rejection by Ibaka. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dump.
The Heat leading by 5. Bibby passes to LeBron. Now Wade launches a 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Outside, Walker. He kicks to Carter. Pass to Williams. Tracy McGrady on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McGrady's got 16 points.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. LeBron outside. Bibby passes to Wade. 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 10.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Williams, a screen on Wade. McGrady passes to Williams. The feed now to Ibaka. Count it.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Marion, he's checked in for the Magic. Alston comes in for Kemba Walker. Real good, Ibaka.
A native from Congo, Ibaka isn't just a solid defender and shot blocker, but a more than capable offensive threat as well.
Now here's Gibson. Outside Bosch. Pass to Allen. Back to Bosch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 6.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Alston. He has yet to score. He gets it in there.
Good energy against contact from Alston. Not letting the defense turn that shot away.
From deep three-point territory. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Miami leading by 4. Wade kicks to Yee. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, Billy does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Alston on top. Bibby covering. 14 feet away. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Now here's Allen. He feeds it to Wade. Back to Allen. Sean Marion grabs the miss. The Magic trail by 4. Lays it up and banks it in.
Marion navigating around defenders in close. That's really good work for a guy with a nice touch inside.
Alston against Bibby. Passes it to Allen. Launches it. They get the rebound. Hibbert gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here is Alston. McGee is screen on Bibby. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Timeout called, the Heat. Different look for Miami. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hibbert. Marsh comes in for Gian Liam. And it's LeBron in for Allen. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Williams. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Sean Marion. And Walker subbed in for Rafer Alston. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I was able to hear the Heat coach go over his game plan during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bibby with the bucket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Bibby passes it away. No good from outside. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. McGrady outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Heat with the lead. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wade kicks to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Here's James. That one bounces around and comes back out. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Ibaka slams it in.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Bibby. Wade outside. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got 3 assists tonight.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Now here is Carter. Kicks it to McGrady. From deep, Walker traps in the tray. Walker's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
That's why Walker is out here. I mean, he's got the ability to capitalize in big spots of the game.
LeBron against Carter. Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter outside. The offensive rebound. Davis. It's good!
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 2. 51 seconds left in the game. Stolen by Walker. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And stolen by LeBron. It's stolen by Carter. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 4. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wade dishes to James. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your new dancers.
26 seconds left in the game.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Shooting for Orlando, Kemba Walker. 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skills.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
James, the pass to Bosh. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says,
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for Orlando. Kemba Walker.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Walker isn't the best guy to send to the line, an experienced marksman who isn't rattled by the pressure.
And he is unable to get the second one. Wade for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Black forever, black for life. Now walk outside your records, get me to the block. Rickety. Letty. Block. Shot. The underguy do not stop. Block. All to the shot. Clock. This one a clock mode go. Dunk. All. Get. Lost. Block. Shot. My perimeter the underguy do not stop. All to the shot. Down, out, get, lost, swish, I go run, leash. They go like me, they go like found me, budget, wish. Many men take my list. I go come out my puppy, nothing they hold my leash. Pull up on 3, satisfy all your rims. Box to box, pick my man. They want to run who's Kaban. I go position like Nigeria, so the mode do not go by shark. 2 in 1, shoot and dunk. Pat my back, like the quarter wait off pass, show my God, so I shoot my shot. Block, shot. My perimeter dey on that guy, do none. Stop, block, on to the shot, clock. This one a clock, mode go. Dunk, all, get, lost, block, shot. My perimeter dey on that guy, do none. Stop, block, all to the shot, clock. My clock, mode go. Dunk. Who and who one ball? Show face, storm your cruise, no shot. At all. And if I rep way poor, make I bribe and through back top. If I know we no ball, they gonna say this one I war. We don't feel lose or but the win no it too short. Bring all my dogs. I Jegule now where they from. Come with your God. Basket on ball. 3-point on law. Stephen Curry know me. Yannis walk on. They no fit stop us, too far gone. Block, shot. My perimeter dey on that guy though. Stop, block, 3 shots, clock. This one a clock, body go. Dunk, all, get, lost, block, shot. My perimeter dey on that guy do not stop, block, all 3 shots, clock. This one a clock, body go. Dunk, all, get, lost.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Well, we know the season has still only just really begun, but Clark, already some teams are off to the races with great starts.
Clearly, Kevin, I mean, we've had some hot starts for sure, but other teams shouldn't be discouraged if they've been a tad slow out of the gate. You know, there's still a ton of basketball to be played.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Leonard, the pass to Keeman, and finished off by Kaman.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
From deep, Walker. Rebound, Utah. And this is the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And Walker kicks to Carter. Rebounded by Ellis. Outside Leonard, over Carter, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Ellis.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Walker taking his time here. Here's McGrady. The long distance 3 is buried. McGrady's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
First team foul.
Carter against Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Here's Ginobili.
Always having had the size and quickness to be an elite defender, Ibaka has perfected his fundamentals as well.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the 3 ball is good.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
It's Ellis on the wing, guarded by Walker. And here's Leonard from 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 7 points.
And I love that pass from Kaman. Big men who move the rock where they help an offense flow.
McGrady dishes to Williams. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Raptors.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets, didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
The Jazz making a switch here. Nash is checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Davis is checked in. Now here's Leonard. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And he makes the first.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
Orlando making some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Ibaka. Marion comes in for Sean Williams. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Walker. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. McGrady outside. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Boy, you can see the floor awareness Alston has. Really excels at getting the ball to open teammates.
There's 1:26 left in the first. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Marion. Good. Leonard's got 11 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
McGrady outside. Here's the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Magic in third.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
A free throw drops for Sean Marion.
Marion is capable of playing and defending multiple positions. Makes him a valuable and effective two-way player.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Utah. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Nash. Now Thompson. Count it. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Marion outside. Passes to McGrady. That three off the mark. Utah trailing here. Green finds Ellis. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Exactly what Green is known for, a terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
McGrady buries it from three-point range. McGrady's got 12 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Orlando out in front, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Now here's Marion. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. Alston can't get it to go. The pass to Keith. Nash left side. Ginobili against Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
Gritty stuff inside from Ginobili, making the defense make a play.
It's his first trip to the line.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
And both free throws good for Ginobili.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Here's Alston. Still scoreless. Carter, the pass to Alston. buries the long-range jumper.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Ginobili following the three-pointer by Orlando. Knocks it loose. To the inside. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. It's deflected.
And Marion's defense has always been exceptional. Really good at getting his timing right on the block.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
The Jazz with another miss. Magic leading by 5. Now Marion. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's McGee, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Smart physical play by McGee. That's how you win trips to the foul line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
That's good from McGee.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Sean Williams checks in for Davis. McGrady comes in for Marion. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rafer Alston. Both free throws good from McGee.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Leonard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
So far, the game plan has been to give the ball to Kawhi. With how well it's working, there's no reason to change.
Walker with a clean look. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Walker the pass to McGee. McGrady with the ball. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ellis the pass to Hayward. Over McGrady. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Hayward. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Take the ball. Get out of your seat for your new podcast.
Orlando also making some changes. Baca comes in for JaVale McGee. Davis is subbed in for Vince Carter. .135 left in the first half. Walker the pass to Davis. Here's Ibaka. Sinks that one from the post.
And sometimes you forget how strong Ibaka is. Dependable at finishing on tight coverage.
We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Ellis kicks to Leonard. Shoots from the high post, and Utah again with the bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Williams. Now, here is McGrady. He had 31 points in the win against Toronto.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Keenan sets a screen for Leonard. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams kicks to Walker. His three-pointers off the mark. Just on the clock, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up, and it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review.
The previous play is under the review.
You know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the replay review center.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after the replay proves it right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So, good call, fellas.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Came in a screen on Carter. Leonard. Offensive rebound. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kaman.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Walker dishes to Carter. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Orlando called for the foul.
Yeah, you can see that Ellis is always looking to get to the foul line. I mean, the unpredictability and the speed of his movement, I think that bamboozles defenders across the league.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And Ellis, a volume shooter and a tenacious 2-guard who's never seen a shot he didn't like.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here is McGrady. 12 points for him. Outside, Walker. Stolen by Ginobili. And they pick up 2.
You can't forget about Ginobili's activity defensively. Does a great job of using his hands to come up with steals.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Walker the pass to Ibaka. Here's McGrady. Off target with his 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
McGrady outside. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Orlando. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him. Gets a very good look and converts. Carter's got his second bucket.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ginobili the pass to Leonard. Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. Inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
So it's the Jazz now. It's a 3-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Keenan sets a screen for Leonard. To the middle. Here's Ginobili. The shot from the low post is good. Ginobili's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
The Magic trail by 5. And here's Walker outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Leonard against Carter. Leonard dishes to Kaman. Kicks it out to Ellis. There's a good screen. Rebound by Williams.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Leonard against Carter. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And, boy, when you...
I miss your embrace. that there were. Watch the waves fall apart on the shores. Just enjoy the perfect white noise. It's just the way that everything goes. Better the devil you know.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And two Titans of the game going head-to-head tonight here at Center, Greg. This is the matchup everyone will be watching.
And how can you not when you have a talented center matchup like we have tonight? I don't expect either player to give an inch.
Now, here is McGrady. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Paul with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Richardson with a screen for Paul. Chalk up two there.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters. Chris Paul can flat out knock him down.
Walker taking his time here. No good on the three. New York with the ball. Anthony, the pass to Richardson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but the guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Walker. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Walker. Anthony dishes to Paul. Outside Durant. Misses the three. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's McGrady. That one falls coming off Carter's feet.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Paul kicks to KD. Pass to Anthony. Shoots. And the Knicks miss again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Durant. Now the pass to Richardson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Richardson's got his second bucket tonight. Outside, Walker. Pass to Carter. There's the three. It's rebounded by Paul. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lobs it up for Anthony. It's stolen by McGrady. To the paint. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Set it up.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here is Carter after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Carter finds Walker over Paul. Walker's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Back to McGrady. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. McGrady's got 6.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Carmelo. Tries it from 19. Rebound by the Magic. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here is Carter. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
When the opportunity presents itself now, Anthony will not hesitate. He just pulls right up. Bam.
Lobs it up for Ibaka. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Durant. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Ibaka.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
It's Davis on the wing. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Paul outside, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Williams. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The pass to Richardson. New York moving the ball around. Paul kicks to Felton. Clock at 6. Shot, high post. Richardson gets a wide open look. New York, no good that time either. Carter, the pass to Alston. Launches it. It's rebounded by O'Bryant. Knicks trail by 5. Paul for 3. Good on the triple. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Marion gets it to go. Hey, Clark, what do you think we can expect from this point on, now that we're in the middle stages of the season?
I think you're going to see a number of teams start to find themselves here, Kevin. I mean, that's so important as we move towards the playoffs. The teams are really locked into who they are and how they win.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Checked in for New York. Anthony comes in for Paul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for JaVale McGee. Sean Williams checks in for Anthony Davis. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Sean Marion. And Walker subbed in for Rafer Alston. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Nailed from three-point land. Richardson's got 8.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Now Walker, nothing on the board. Pass to Carter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Outside Anthony. Richardson with a screen for Anthony. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Walker's shot is off. And Anthony's got the ball here for New York. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
for the Knicks, Amari Stoudemire is checked in for O'Brien, and Chris Paul's subbed in for Raymond Felton. Davis is checked in for the Magic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Davis. McGrady's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Check out the rookie passing the ball. Davis clearly building good relationships with his teammates.
Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Durant against Williams. Here's Stoudemire, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Free throw good, Stoudemire.
Excellent piece to have offensively. Stoudemire has that toughness you look for in the score.
Second free throw, no good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Walker the pass to McGrady. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Ball passes to Durant. And the shot is good. Durant's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, you can't expect Paul to miss that assist opportunity. His vision is excellent.
Outside, Walker. Ibaka with the screen on Paul. Walker. No good from 18. It's a tie game in New York. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Down low. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams, that's for 2. No good there off the double clutch.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Ball passes to Durant. They get it back. Stoudemire. Count the basket and the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Relentless on the boards. Amari is the first guy you've got to box out.
The Knicks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At At the line for the Knicks, Amari Stoudemire. At the line, 1 shot.
Walker's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Kicks it to Carter. On the wing, Tracy McGrady, covered by Anthony. McGrady dishes to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Ibaka sets the pick for Carter. And that one, good. Carter's got 9.
And that was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Passes it to Stoudemire. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Orlando leading. Here's McGrady. He's got 17. Carter right side. Puts the move on. Nice defense from KD.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's good. 2 points.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Walker. Williams, a screen on KD. Here's McGrady. Knicks with the rebound. Ball looking over the floor. Over Walker. Hits the target from 18 feet. 7 points in the game.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Tuesday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles. And then on Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Richardson.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Durant, the pass to Paul. New York, no good that time either. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. KD with it. He's picked up by Walker. The shot by KD. No good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Paul. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. JaVale McGee's checked in for Ibaka. Marion comes in for Vince Carter. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Felton the pass to O'Brien. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
The Knicks with the lead. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Felton gets it to go from beyond the arc. Felton's got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Austin. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the pass to Marion. To halt the run. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Marion.
Sean Marion.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Knicks up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Alston. That's in there. Carter with the assist. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Here's the screen. Hits the three-point bomb. Cox has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Alston with the ball. Outside Davis. Back to Alston. Davis with a screen on Felton. Alston. And there are the Magic. Fourth quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
It's your Knicks sitting answer.
The Magic making a switch now. Walker's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks